Hi everybody, Neon here of course. I am in the Sumter National Forest and I'm right about here, and it's going to be about 9 miles to hike down to the Enoree River, and that's my plan, to do that and to hike back. We'll see how far I can get in one day. After about a mile on that highway, I can get off on a Forest Service road, Johns Creek Lake Complex. Alright, wonder what's complex about it. Nice little lake, fishing spot right there. And there is a sign that says Palmetto Trail. Reckon that's Johns Creek Bridge or Sedalia Lake Bridge. Engineering! Like it's been repaired relatively recently. They've placed a support structure, but looks like they kept the old decking. Interesting. Well, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been hiking about an hour and a half, and when I started the temperature was about 55 degrees, and my thermometer now says it is about 65. And this is not a strenuous hike, but it's not flat either. There's some rolling hills to climb up and down and some banks to scramble every once in a while. So I broke up a little sweat, time to have a little water and a little snack. Show you what I got here. What I brought for my food supply for the day, and probably going to eat something right now. I think I'm going to go for this here Kind bar. Lots of bees buzzing around my head right now. Saw a deer a little while ago, but I reckon they allow hunting out here in the National Forest, and he or she was pretty skittish. I just saw the tail, but it was full grown white-tailed deer. This is Johns Creek again, and the trail seems to be following the drainage basin of this creek, and it's getting a little bit bigger than it was back at the start. A pretty little trail, alternating between walking through the woods and some of these meadows, and I reckon I get to go over Johns Creek right now if I've got the name of that little water right. This is the bridge over Johns Creek. Let's see what it's made out of. It looks like it might be. Is it? It is. Looks like it. We got fiberglass composite here. And some metal. And some wood. Right, pretty composite bridge right there. I reckon the beaver bit off more than he could chew with that tree. He didn't go anywhere. Right there, I think, is Macedonia Lake. Looks like a little boat ramp over there, and family doing some fishing. Go over Johns Creek. This time on a dam. That dike. It's tempting to just walk that way, and the reason I know it's tempting is I did and completely missed the little post here that said the trail goes back into the woods. Well, I'm back on trail. Tributary to the Johns Creek. Crosses with this little bridge that crosses over it. One thing I found interesting about this footbridge is that there's an anchor with a cable that's wrapped around the bridge. So I reckon this little open spot I'm walking in is a floodplain, and this bridge tends to float away. So they decided to fix it to the ground so it doesn't go too far down into the Johns Creek and end up in the Enoree River if we got a big rain, which is an interesting little engineering solution. Little hills to climb. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Those yellow flowers go on as far as the eye can see. Wee doggies! I reckon I'm about a half a mile from the Enoree River right now, and thought I'd take a little picture of what Johns Creek looks like here. This is a right long boardwalk. Hey, look what's at the end of it. That's the steel bridge over the Enoree River. All right. Here, this is a pedestrian bridge built by Steadfast Bridges. It manufactured January 2004. It's even got a serial number. Well, it took me about 4 hours to get down here, and I say down because it was a steady downhill hike, as you would imagine, hiking towards a river. And I reckon it's probably going to take me about 5 hours to get back because it's going to be uphill a little bit, and plus I've done hiked 8.5 miles here. It's about 12:30. I think I'll hang out here for about 20-30 minutes, eat some lunch, and then head on back. Right over yonder is where I camped last time I was here when I was hiking up from the south. See if we can get a picture of this nice broad river. It's looking upstream. And that's looking downstream. I think I could stay here and watch that river flow for quite a while. Last night I was debating whether I was even going to do this hike or not, and because I got a lot of work to do around the house, and I don't know, I just decided I needed to get out, think about things for a while. So I'm glad I did. It's good for me. What's in my pack? 2 water bottles here in the outside pockets, and drank one already and knocked off a pretty good part of another one. On the outside here I got my thermometer. It's about 75 right now, and trowel in case I need that. This pack's got a little pocket in here. I got my wallet, my keys. Top pocket. Got my sit pad inside. I was wearing that shirt this morning. I don't need it now. Bag of food. What else is in here? Oh yeah. Water for the trip back home. And I got my little Tommy bag here. Some stuff in it, just, it's raincoat. It's not raining, but I never know what might happen. I might get stuck out here. And there is the water filter. And I brought my what might happen bag. Bandana. I reckon that's it. There's a hole.
In the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I've traced my bloodline, and it is there I read on a hillside grave, you will never leave Heartland.
Take it in the woods. You're free.
Well, the little white car is there, so I reckon that ends the adventure. See you on the trail.